I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about the UK subs, Zero Boys, 999, and many, many, many more bands will be playing the LA Punk Rock Invasion Music Festival 2025. LA Punk Invasion has announced its 2025 lineup. UK subs Peter and the Test Tube Babies, 999, Zero Boys, and many, many, many more bands are the bands on the lineup. The LA Punk Rock Invasion will take place on a single day, March 15th, 2025 in Los Angeles. And you can see the poster below. So we're going to go over the bands on this tour. As you can see, this is a punk rock tour, and you can see the bands. I don't know if they announced the headliners, but you can see towards the top of the ticket are the Exploited. Wow, look at that. You also have bands like Major Accident. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Stomper 98, UK subs, Peter and the Test Tube Babies, Chelsea, The Unseen. Wow. 999, Lower Class Brats, The Virus, The Belltones, I don't know them, The Blood, Zero Boys, Skeptics, Dead Boys, that's wow, that's really good stuff. Cheap Sex, C45, The Devo Chicks, Monster Squad. I've heard of Monster Squad before. Blank 77, The Voids. I think that's all the bands that I have personally heard of. Now, I have to admit, I am a very, very, very big fan of this music festival, to say the least. This is like my kind of music. The one band that I would say is missing that got me into this punk rock scene, this type of street punk rock music, are, the one and the only, the Casualties. Like, how are the Casualties not on this lineup? Right, the first like hardcore street punk rock song I've ever heard was the Casualties songs, and it's called Nightmare, and it's just a glass just starts the song off, just glass just breaks just to start the song off. I'm like, what the hell is this? And it just changed my life and it got me into like bands like this. I have seen The Unseen many, many, many times. I've seen Unseen a few times in New York City. I've even seen the Unseen in Rhode Island with a punk rock band called Brain Failure. So I've seen the Unseen many, many times, obviously because I love the Casualties, the Unseen. I love that stuff. Lower Class Brats, I think I've seen the Lower Class Brats before. I'm pretty sure I may have seen them. I may have seen them with like Defiance or something like that, but I may have seen Lower Class Brats before. That's very, very good stuff. Also, when I first got into punk rock, I did like the Exploited, but, all my friends would always tell me, like, Jason, be easy, because the Exploited are a, Nazi band, right? So I was just like, this is probably not a band I should listen to, but to see them on these tours now is great, because they always said that they were not that type of band, and they're not Screwdriver, so that they're not a Nazi band. So it's good to see the Exploited. I street punk rock. The Casualties. So when I heard the Exploited, songs like Computers Don't Blunder, Sex and Violence, F the UFC, obviously Punk's Not Dead. The Exploited are such a great punk rock band. It's good to see them, on these tours. They were pretty hardcore back in the days, right? To say the least. Like punk rock, it was not really big on big tours, and things like that. It was very independent. So to see the Exploited on a tour like this makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy. So I would love to go to this festival. You got Peter and the Test Tube Babies band from the Pubs. I believe that's the song that's from Peter and the Test Tube Babies. The Virus, I'm pretty sure I've seen the Virus from before. They're from Philadelphia, I believe. They have their great song Rats in the City. I'm pretty sure I've seen the Virus before, but that's really good stuff. But I think that's it as far as bands that I've seen before. I don't think I've seen the Voids or anything like that. Obviously, the other bands that I didn't mention, I would have to hit the YouTube button and discover which songs I like from those bands. But this is my type of festival, man. Like, to say the least. Obviously, the one band that I think is missing is the Casualties, but besides that, this is a perfect lineup in my opinion, and I'm probably gonna go because I love I love the Unseen. I've seen them many times. So Sick of You is one of my favorite songs by the Unseen. So I'm probably gonna have to go to this festival. I live in Las Vegas. A trip to Los Angeles is like less than 2 hours. So I'm probably gonna have to go to this. It's gonna be in the wintertime in Los Angeles, March 15th, 2025, less than a year from now. A very dope punk rock invasion tour. I don't think I even heard of this festival this year. So I'm gonna have to do my research and stuff like this because it's like this is the first time I even heard of this festival. But let me know your opinion of this music festival. Have you seen any of these bands, and will you be attending this festival like myself? Because most likely I'm gonna have to go. The Exploited, I want to see the Exploited live. Are you kidding me? But let me know your opinion of this music festival. I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about the LA Punk Rock Invasion Tour 2025 featuring artists like The Exploited, Computers Don't Blunder, right? The UK Subs, Peter and the Test Tube Babies, The Unseen, So Sick of You, right? The Virus, Lower Class Brats, right? Who else? Zero Boys, the Devote Chicks. This is good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching. Punk's not dead.